Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is the New York Times best-selling author known for his biographies of figures like Leonardo da Vinci, Steve Jobs, and Einstein. His new book is The Greatest Sentence Ever Written. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Walter Isaacson. All right, the latest book right here, The Greatest Sentence Ever Written. Hey. Is it the greatest book you've ever written?
It's the shortest by far.
It's a short, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, it must be pretty pithy. It's only 67 pages.
But you know, that's the exact same length as Thomas Paine, who wrote the pamphlet that 250 years ago started the revolution. I figure if he could do it in that length, I should be able to.
Oh, yes.
At least defend the revolution.
Aim high.
Aim
it's
high.
Sonnet. It's a sonnet of liberty. I'll bite. What's the greatest sentence?
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, among them life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You know, we know it by heart, but we've never really parsed it and really thought deeply about it. I figure for our 250th anniversary, we should do so.
Okay, well, let me parse a few things there. It's, you know, a lot of people think that are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, but it's unalienable rights.
Well, you know, Jefferson in the first draft, which is like here, you can see the first draft.
Yeah, we've got a larger copy
writes
of it.
inalienable, there it is.
There it is.
And John Adams, who's editing it, transcribes it to unalienable. I like inalienable better. That's the way it is on the Jefferson Memorial.
Do they mean the same thing?
Yeah.
So it's a...
Yeah, I mean...
So it's a typo?
About a week trying to figure out what's the difference. And then I realized it's a transcription error. You know, they made mistakes.
Flammable, inflammable.
Exactly. Unflammable.
Some people, and I don't know why, but there's some people I've heard recently saying, well, no, I mean, the Declaration is poetry, but it's not a founding document for us. They look solely to the Constitution. For that. But if that's the case, and I know arguments have been made about that recently, as there have been debates about the equality of humans, if it's not our founding document, then why is this our 250th anniversary?
It's our mission statement, and it's a mission statement that begins by saying we're going to become a new country. And then, even though, as you point out, the mission statement wasn't true at the time, we were all born equal, but it becomes a forcing mechanism for 250 years in which everybody from, 7 years later, Lincoln invokes it when he's burying the people at Gettysburg who pushed to make that statement more true. Dr. King invokes it. John Kennedy invokes it. So it tells us what we're trying to be.
So, as you say, the document itself has inherent in it some conflicts because 5 men drafted this. Okay, 3 of those 5 men were owners of enslaved people.
Right.
Was there any attempt to reconcile that contradiction by the men and among those men as they were writing this?
Absolutely. They understood the agony of it. Franklin, who had once enslaved 2 people in his print shop, realized early on how bad it was, so he's become the president for the Society of the Abolition of Slavery. And if you look at our history, that's the original, sin that we have to try to overcome.
How did Jefferson feel about that?
Well, Jefferson
he famously had slaves.
400 enslaved people working there.
I did not realize
and he
that
did
one.
not, when they're all meeting in this room, there's a little picture of it in the book. It's Jefferson, Franklin, and Adams on that committee, and they're writing it. But there's a 4th person in that room, and that is Thomas Hemings, who was the 19-year-old enslaved valet of Jefferson, whose younger sister would end up being the mother of some of Jefferson's children. And Jefferson writes a lot of lines denouncing slavery. So there's this inherent conflict.
Wait a second, the guy who's got 400 enslaved people down at Monticello.
He's blaming the king for having imposed slavery on us, and then they edit it out. That's why this sentence has so much you can wrestle with.
Okay, current lawmakers can't agree on anything.
Right.
Okay. We're in a partial government shutdown right now, and it can't have been easy for our founding fathers to find consensus, even among just 5 of them. How did they end up coming to this agreement?
Well, first of all, they go through 5 drafts, and they're beautiful as you see each of
Again,
the edits.
I'll show this
Yeah.
again. This is an earlier edit.
Yeah,
Here's an
Jefferson's
early
first draft of the Declaration. And when Franklin, when they get to the Constitutional Convention, he says, look, compromisers may not make great heroes, but they do make great democracies. We're going to have to shave a little from one side, take from the other. We've lost that art of balance and compromise in our country today.
What's the biggest change that went from like draft 1 to the final draft?
One of the changes I like is in the very first draft, Jefferson writes, we hold these truths to be sacred. And you can see Franklin's printer's pen crossing it out and putting self-evident. But then the sentence goes on, they're endowed with inalienable rights. You see, John Adams put in, endowed by their creator with inalienable rights. So even in the editing of the first half of that sentence, you see them trying to balance the role of divine providence and the role of rationality in giving us our rights.
Well, you've described this as a birthday present to our country, something for us to meditate on as we think about the last 250 years. And as you look forward to what is hopefully the next 250 years of America, what is your birthday wish for our country?
I would hope that we'd go back to the founding documents. I'm sure the FCC is going to make you give equal time to John Meacham, but Meacham too has
just
a
had
new
him on,
book out.
actually.
Yeah, on
I
the
just had him
struggle.
on.
Right.
That's why I had to have you on.
Right. No. We believe in the fairness doctrine of having equal time for historians, if not for politicians. But I would hope that all of us try to go back to these founding documents and say, here's the common ground we can agree on. We're so polarized now that we forget we have common values and common ground. I remember, you're not quite old enough, but 50 years ago, after Watergate, after Vietnam, after the riots, after the assassinations, we had the bicentennial. And even your networks used to have bicentennial moments, and they rang the bell, and we came together with the tall ships and everything. I hope this year we can heal some of the wounds and try to come together to rededicate ourselves to the next 250.
I share you in that hope. Walter, thank you so much. The greatest sentence ever written is available now. Walter Isaacson, everybody. We'll be right back.